My name is Anjale. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Nicaragua, and I just want to share with you all a little bit about my story, about the ministry that's God giving to me. And so I grew up in a Christian home. Both of my grandparents, my grandfathers, they're Christians, so I grew up knowing the Lord. But there was a time in my life where I didn't feel Him like something personal. So God allowed me to have an encounter after I finished my high school. Have an encounter, like a personal and intimate relationship with Him, where I joined YWAM Bluefields, and it was a time of like just spending 3 months with the Lord. It was so amazing, and God started to speak to me in visions and in dreams about the ministry that He wants to start in my life. So I remembered I was going through a series. This was a week based on cosmovision, like our worldview. And my teacher came up to me, and I was there just worshiping, crying out on the floor. And he started to pray for me, and he told me to, he started to pray for me. And in that moment, God started to give me a vision of me in this field, and I was dancing with Him. And He also gave me logos and different things for this ministry that He wants to start in my life. So after that is where everything just started going and growing, and I'm so thankful for it. So this ministry is called Restoration, and the vision of it is so that to rise up young people that will be restored and bring restoration to others. And this is in the spheres of arts, where I will minister through dancing and dramas and all the different arts that we can do, even though I don't do all of them. So I'm just gonna tell y'all a little bit about Creole and her history and how we got here. So we were first Africans, or descendants as Africans. We were transported from Africa to England and then over here to Nicaragua. So what they used to do was they used to did like exchange of slaves, and also like shipwrecks that happened on this part, the coast part, and from the ships that used to come from England. And also we're here. For instance, where I come from, we were emancipated. That's when they were letting go of the slaves. And it has 4 languages included into one. It's English, Spanish, Rama, and also Garifuna, and a little bit of Mosquito. So it's like almost 5 languages. Because of that background, a lot of things like spiritual and emotional issues has gone throughout those 178 years. We have had like a lot of emotional problems, spiritual, and also our parents that has had like hard backgrounds. So now that is what they show to their kids. For instance, I remember growing up, and I didn't have the best childhood, but because my parents were Christian, they tried to make it as good as they could for me. But I can tell testimonies of kids and young people that I grew up with, that they had a really hard childhood because that's what their parents learned, and that's what they were giving to their kids. So this is one of the reasons why God has been speaking to me a lot about dreaming with Him and going all in with Him, because He can bring transformation, He can bring restoration to the lives of His people. That's what I'm believing, because this is the word that God gave me. I'm believing that for the people here on the Atlantic coast, also here in Bluefields, and I believe that this is going to be extended, like not only here but like worldwide. And I'm believing that because that's what the Lord is saying to me. So I'm just girl that comes from an island who is dreaming with God, that didn't come from the best background, which a lot is not coming from the best background. But I believe that God is going to bring restoration in their lives and transform it, because of the same thing. We were once slaves and we grew up with that mentality. It's still something that's affecting our people, our ethnic group here in Nicaragua. But I believe this word that God is about to do something. He's going to change things, because we can make a difference. I know that I can make a difference. I don't have to do exactly what my parents taught me or what their parents taught them. I can make a change, and so that's why I'm so passionate. I'm so in love with God, and I want to go deeper with Him, and just, keep dreaming with what God has, not only for my life, because something that I was telling my friend Hannah is that I feel like in this time, and principally I just want to share with y'all, is a word that God gave me, and it's in the Bible. It's Genesis 12, and where He called Abraham and told Abraham to go out of his father's home and his father's country, and He's going to bless him. And He didn't really give him any clue. He only told him to go out, and God gave me that word, and I want to walk in obedience of that word, of just like getting out of my father's home, and He's going to bring the blessing. But I believe that this blessing is not only for me, but it's for everyone that's around me, and also for my culture, for my ethnic group, and also for all the ethnic groups here in Nicaragua, for everyone, because I have a grateful heart, because I know where I'm coming from and where God is taking me out from, and I want to be grateful for that. But God was saying to me in that time that I'm going to be the person that's going to be opening that door of, like, where no one taught to dream, where no one taught to come out of their comfort zone and come out of their shell. I feel like God is saying to me that I'm going to be that person that's going to, even though it's going to be hard because I'll be the first, but I'm going to open that door and go all out, because dancing, even here on the coast, we embrace that. We love dancing and acting, but whenever it comes to things like arts in the church, it's not something that they totally love. So there's always question about it. But I believe in redemption, and that God can redeem our culture, that God can redeem dance and arts here on the coast, and also here in Nicaragua. Thanks to Hannah for helping me out to do this video, and I just want to extend hi to all of you, and God bless you.